The last time we defeated Wolves, we still had Joao Felix as Chelsea player. This has to be the start for Chelsea's campaign. And Maresca coming in, this man is setting standards. Giving Enzo Fernandez that captain ban without him proving himself to be a proper player or a leader for Chelsea doesn't make sense. It's going to be difficult to ignore Madueke's performance these days. Yes, guys, welcome back to KMV, the number one Chelsea fan. Yes, Chelsea will play their first away Premier League game for 2024-2025 season against Wolves today, 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Now, we all know the recent record for these two sides when they meet. We all know how Chelsea has been struggling. Like the last game which we even played, Chelsea were destroyed. We were beaten both home and away last season by this same club called Wolves. And Chelsea, who are looking to start their Premier League for this season properly after our first Premier League game did not really go as planned. We were beaten by Man City 2-0, and as well, Wolves were beaten by Arsenal 2-0. And just like Chelsea will be hoping to revive back our Premier League season, to strengthen back the campaign and have a better season ahead, Wolves themselves will be aiming for the same thing. And for sure, just like they have been looking Chelsea to be a place where they go and get 3 points. Now, Chelsea will be going to their own home. And imagine what could happen. Do you think it will repeat itself again? Or maybe Enzo Maresca will turn things around? Well, I would love to know what you think in the comment section. But before we go into the match preview, discuss injuries, predictions, and as well starting 11, let me talk about Estvo Willian. You know, last night I slept really late watching this guy. I thought maybe he just had a very good PR, but after watching Estvo Willian, honestly, this guy has to be a baller. Like, I will knock my chest and say Chelsea bought a baller. This guy, hi, 2 goals, 2 assists in one game, 4 goals and assists in one game. Come on, hi, this guy, Omo, I can't wait for this guy to make his debut at Chelsea. Like this Chelsea team with Enzo Maresca alongside Estvo Willian, Omo, it's something which most teams will be scared to face. So I'm telling you, I'm not capping here. Well, let me know what you think about Estvo Willian. Now, looking at Chelsea, looking at Enzo Maresca. First, let me start with injury update. As we all know, only Reece James at the moment at Chelsea is injured. The rest players are fit, despite Cole Palmer having a little issues with his leg during our last game against Servette. But according to Maresca, Palmer is fit and ready to start this particular game today. And I think the squad is complete. Yes, we are fit. We don't have injuries except Reece James. Now, looking at Maresca, looking at Chelsea facing Wolves away from home. The last time Chelsea defeated Wolves, that was in 2022, 8 August, 8 October 2022, and Joao Felix was still a Chelsea player then. Can you imagine? The last time we defeated Wolves, we still had Joao Felix as Chelsea player. And we have played, I think, 8 to 9 games ever since then. We have won just one. Just one. And honestly, if you check properly from the last game we played against Servette, it's very clear that Maresca is looking to build two teams at Chelsea. He is aiming to have a Chelsea squad A and Chelsea squad B. And I think we used squad B to play against Servette, and you could see how we were being dominated. You could see how we were really poor. This game today against Wolves, we have to see something from this game. I am not really certain about Chelsea winning this game, if I'm honest. I'm not that certain. I'm not that confident. I'm like 50-50. I know how it can go. I have seen it many times. But if we are to lose this game, something has to be interesting about Chelsea losing this game. Like, we have to see something entertaining. We have to see that Maresca football properly. Like, to me personally, I think this is Chelsea's first Premier League game for 2024-2025. Now, Enzo Maresca, during his press conference, he said he will not entertain any Chelsea player who is not in a good shape, who is not working hard, and who is not in good form. And personally, I so much love this mentality from this coach. Like, what Chelsea really needed at the moment is a coach with such arrogant and aggressive mentality. These guys at Chelsea have been so weak under Pochettino. We have entertained their weakness to the point where some of them thought without them Chelsea will not go ahead. And Maresca coming in, this man is setting standard. Now, I think picking out a proper starting 11 for this game, I will give my prediction. I will tell you how this game can end. But let's start from the starting predictions. I think it will be difficult because most of the players are in top form at the moment. Most of them want to play. They want to show what they can offer. But we only have to start with 11 players. And my number one choice goalkeeper, as you all know, is Jorgensen. But I think Maresca will play Robert Sanchez. So Sanchez will be on that post. Looking at that right back, Gusto has to be there. Looking at that right center back, I think Tosin should be there. I think from the last game against Servette, this guy was one of our best defenders. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be there. But Maresca can as well play any other person. Or you can argue with me on who should be at that right center back. Looking at that left center back, Omo, this one is tough. We have good players at that position. We have Viga, we have Levi Colwill, and some other options. But looking at Renato Viga from his last game, or more, I can sacrifice this page for this guy. Or more, Viga is a Chelsea player, but still, I don't trust him yet to put him in this starting 11. I think even though he is aggressive, very arrogant, very smart, still let him be as a substitute. So I will play Colwill at that left center back. Looking at that left back, Marco Corella has to be there. Now, talking about the most complicated part, which has to be the midfield. I think Enzo Maresca did something which personally I don't agree with it. Giving Enzo Fernandez that captain ban without him proving himself to be a proper player or a leader for Chelsea doesn't make sense. Enzo hasn't done anything at Chelsea to deserve that captaincy. No, he hasn't done it. And I think gradually we are having players who are slowly taking over Enzo. Yes, it's happening. If you check, we can play Caicedo, Lavia, Copama at that midfield, and it will work properly without us missing Enzo. Like, you will not even feel the importance of Enzo if you can play those three at that midfield. But still, Enzo Maresca might play Enzo based on his own reasons or based on how he will like the game to be played. Now, looking at that right wing, it's going to be difficult to leave out Madueke these days. It's going to be difficult to ignore Madueke's performance these days. This boy is putting on something which has to be entertained. Like, we have to give him a looking eye, because Madueke, from his last games which he has been playing for Chelsea, it has been amazing, more better than last season. And I think Madueke should start. But still, we have Pedro Neto. Who do you think should start between these two guys, Neto or Madueke? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Looking at that left wing, some said Felix should start. Others said Kunku should play there. Others said Mudrik should play. Well, to me, I think we should play Mudrik there. Yeah. Felix, we can't start him yet. No. He hasn't understood Maresca's system properly. And we all have watched how Kunku plays at that position. He is not a proper player to play that left wing. I think it's better for Kunku to play as a substitute or as a 9 rather than playing as a left winger. He's not contributing anything. Let Mudrik be there running up and down. He might cause us penalty or any chance. You get? Let him be there. But for some minutes, not like him playing the entire game. So Mudrik should start ahead of Joao Felix. Felix can come in as a substitute. And looking at that striking position, I will still go with Nicholas Jackson. But you can argue with me if Kunku should play as a false 9, why Jackson bench. I would love to know who you will play at that particular position. And as well, I would love to know your starting 11 for this particular game. Now, my prediction for this game, Chelsea against Wolves, away from home. It's a tough game for sure. Both sides were defeated during their first game for this campaign, and they must for sure looking for a better way to start the season. So it's not going to be an easy game for both sides, but I am confident and I know something can happen. Chelsea 3, Wolves 2. For sure, Palmer will score, and as well, Nicholas Jackson will score. Let me know your predictions. Let me know who you think should not have started this game and who should have started. And as well, don't forget to click that subscription button, click that follow button, share this video because I am number one Chelsea fan.